what's up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Nikki, for those of you that don't know who I am. And if you don't know who I am, then that is a big problem. You need to go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Also turn on your post notifications by hitting that bell. Leave me a comment down below shouting out your YouTube channel so I can come follow you on your journey, and leave a comment down below. Let me know what types of videos you guys would like to see next. Also, give this video a thumbs up before you go, and make sure you come back for more videos. Now, you guys, I literally just threw on this wig, and when I say literally just threw it on, I just threw it on for this video. My hair is messed up. If you guys have not watched my previous videos, I did cut my hair. It's very short, but it just wasn't looking too appeasing right now at the moment, so I just decided to throw on this hair real quick. This is actually one of my favorite wigs, and it was made by my girl Zai. Shout out to my girl Zai for making this wig. She also made a black curly wig for me as well. I definitely have to show y'all that wig in a different video, but I'll go ahead and put her Instagram up here on the screen, so make sure you guys go follow her on her Instagram. If you want you a wig made, make sure you guys go ahead and hit her up, because she does such an amazing job. So yeah, tell her Nikki sent you. So shout out to Zai. Hey girl. So yeah, also if you guys hear some noise in the background, it's because I have a portable air conditioner here. My AC is out right now, so maintenance came today and they weren't able to fix it quite today because there's a part needed for my AC that needs to be ordered. So I'm stuck with this loud air conditioner, but I ain't complaining because it's cooling it off in here. And y'all, it was hot in here, so I'm so thankful that I have something to cool it off. And these ceiling fans are going hard and heavy, y'all. Hard and heavy. All right, anyway, you guys, let's go ahead and get right into today's video. As you can tell from the title, is going to be coping with grief. Now, before we go any further, I just want to go on record as a disclaimer and say I am not telling you guys how to cope with grief for yourselves. Like, if you just so happen to be going through a grieving process yourself, this is not a how-to. Everybody grieves differently, everybody copes in different ways, so it's never gonna be me just telling you what to do. This is just some things that have worked for me. This is my personal experience. This is what I've been dealing with, what I've been going through. So it's not a how-to guide or like that. I never like to tell people what to do, because I feel like everybody has their own way of going through certain situations and their own way of going through their process. So this is just my personal thing, and if you want to take tips away from this, by all means do so. And if you want to add something down below, let's start a conversation down in the comments below. If there's something that worked for you that I may not have mentioned, shout it out, because it may be something that I would like to try, that I'm interested in doing, and it actually may work for me. So yeah, make sure you guys go ahead and, I'm sorry y'all, I just keep looking at my wig. I'm just hoping that it don't look crazy. But yeah, shout it out down below. Definitely do that. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the video. All right, you guys, so these are just some tips for me that have helped me get through my grieving process. I mentioned it before here on my channel. Back in January, I lost my father, and then also this month, which is May, and May is coming to a close, I lost my aunt, who also is my dad's sister. So just two big losses in a short amount of time. So this has definitely been a grieving process for me. It's definitely been a process of trying to figure out how to keep moving forward, figuring out how to keep stepping, and just figuring out how to go throughout life on a day-to-day basis. So I'm just gonna give you some tips that have helped me. So my first tip is prayer. Prayer. If you didn't know, I'm very much so a spiritual person. I'm very much so a believer in prayer, very much so a believer in God, very much so a believer in meditation. And I believe in taking that time and talking to God. I believe in prayer, talking to God, and leaning on Him, especially during hard times like this in life. So prayer has been something that has helped me, talking to God, getting it out, and just talking to God from my heart, speaking from my heart, speaking as if I was speaking to one of my friends, and just letting it out. God, I'm hurting right now. God, I'm hurting right now. God, I don't feel you right now. I know you here, but I don't feel you right now. Just talking to God from the purest place, which is my heart, because He already knows the desires of our heart. He already knows what we want. But a lot of times we just have to cry out to Him. We just have to tell God, how we're feeling, even though He already knows, but He wants us to lean and depend on Him. So prayer is something that has definitely worked for me in getting through this rough patch of my life. Number 2, I would say the second thing that has helped me has been reading the Word, like reading different scriptures that go hand in hand with grief, reading scriptures that go hand in hand with being brokenhearted. Because grief takes shapes in so many forms. Grief has an array of emotions. You can be angry, sad, mad, hurt, like so many emotions. One day you could actually be happy. You'll find yourself giggling because you thought of a memory of your loved one. But definitely finding scriptures that can really feed your spirit will help you get through those hard days, and they'll keep you lifted on the joyous days. So I personally have been in the book of Psalms a lot here recently. And even if you just read a verse a day, a chapter a day, just feeding your spirit, man, with some portion of the Word. So reading the scripture has definitely helped me out a lot. And speaking the Word out loud has helped too, because you're speaking it and you're able to hear it, and it gets down in your spirit. So that's something that has helped me out tremendously. Number 3, meditation. Meditation has helped me a lot. When I meditate, I like to pray. I like to listen to music. So prayer goes into my meditation routine. Listening to music goes into my meditation routine. Just things that help me feel, things that keep me connected spiritually. Just taking that time to kind of release any negativity, any negative energy, anything that's not positive, just releasing it from myself, releasing that energy from my spirit, releasing it and just getting rid of it. So I like to kind of set the atmosphere before I meditate, because I just can't meditate in any type of space or setting. I actually have to set up the atmosphere for myself, and that involves me lighting candles, lighting incense. So I burn the incense, I light my candles, I turn the lights off. I like very little lighting, very dim light. My candles are what provide the light for me. That's the only bit of light that I like to have. So the light from my candles, and I have them all throughout my apartment, in my bedroom, living room, kitchen area, and I'll just have the apartment lit up by candlelight, and that sets the tone for me, having that incense burning and just playing music that makes me feel, music that gets me in that calm, relaxing mind state. And I'll just sit and I'll just do some breathing. I'll just do some stretching. I'll lay out on the floor, just whatever it is that helps me calm down, centers myself, and gets me in that place of peace. All right, tip number 4. I believe we're on number 4. Alone time, having that me time. Me time and having alone time is very important. It's very important for me because I am the type of person that I have to recharge, I have to refresh, I have to restore my energy. And after being around people for so long during the day, it's very important for me to come home at night and have that alone time. That's one of the reasons why I particularly don't invite a lot of people over. Since I've been in this place, this apartment, I haven't had any type of gatherings. I don't plan to anytime soon, because this is my safe place. This is my safe space, my safe place. This is where my peace resides. This is where I feel the most safe. This is where I can cry, I can laugh, I can get angry, I can be happy, and do that all by myself. And sometimes I want to just feel those emotions and just be alone. and just be at peace with being with myself and just be me and God. And especially with the things that I've been going through lately, it's been so important for me to have that time for myself and to really, really, really be able to just reflect and just recharge and give myself some time to really, you know, to get energized again, to reboot. So this is that my alone time is so important, because I'm the type of person, I'm not a social butterfly. I'm not antisocial either, but I'm not a social butterfly. I like to be, you know, around a small group. Now I'll go places where there are crowds, but if you see me with a group of people, it's not a very large group, it's a small group of people. I don't like to be around, you know, too many people. So yeah, definitely I like to, you know, surround myself, you know, with small groups. And then I'm particular, you know, too, about who I'm with, which brings me to my last tip. My last tip. This helps me, like I said, I like to have my alone time so that I can cry, I can do whatever I need to do, because a lot of times when you're grieving, you're gonna have a lot of nights where you're crying, have a lot of nights where you're angry, and you just want to be by yourself, and you just want to cry by yourself, and you don't want to lean on anybody's shoulder. You just want it to be you. So like I said, which brings me to my last tip, surrounding myself with positive energy. That can be people, atmosphere, etc., all that is included. Because when you're grieving, sometimes, like, I know for me personally, I didn't want to go out. It took me a couple months to actually go out and be out in public. I was going to work, coming home, and when I didn't have to work, I was at home in the bed. I did not want to get out of bed. I didn't want to do anything. I almost gave up on intermittent fasting. I did not want to do anything. I did not want to be with anyone. I just wanted to be at home in the bed. So it was very important for me when I took that step to be surrounded by people who I knew cared about me, people who understood, people who invite me to places. And I didn't really want to go, not because of who it was, but just the simple fact, I didn't want to go anywhere. I didn't want to be around anybody. So when I finally made that step, just being around people who are encouraging and understanding and uplifting to my situation, those were the people I wanted to be around. Those were the people that I said, okay, you know, we can go to dinner. We can start off doing this, and that, and the third. So those are the types of people that I wanted to be around. So I hope these tips help you guys. So anyone out there who has who's lost a loved one, who is going through a grieving process, I hope these tips, you know, can help you. Share your tips if you're going through something as well. I know in this video, you know, I didn't want to, I know it probably seemed kind of, you know, happy, but I wanted to be like more uplifted. So, and then today, you know, I just had a really good day today, and I was just in an uplifting mood. Like I said, grief is in many stages. One day you're happy, you're sad. It's just an up and down type pace. But I hope these tips help you guys if you are going through a similar situation, whether you've lost a loved one or going through a situation where a loved one is passing on and you're dealing with that. I hope this definitely helps you out. And definitely for anybody out there going through grief, going through a hard time, you know, I definitely, you know, be praying, because I pray globally. I pray for the world. So I definitely you know, definitely keep your head up, keep staying lifted. That's something that I try to do. With Father's Day around the corner, I know this is going to be a difficult one for me, because it's my first Father's Day without my dad. So I just, you know, I'm very interested and nervous and excited, and not excited, I'm interested and nervous and very anxious. That's the word, not excited, anxious, to see how I am going to, you know, to be, because I really don't know. I could be, you know, shedding tears, or I could be kind of, you know, uplifted being with my sisters and my family, since we do plan on doing something that day, going to put flowers on my dad's grave and just kind of spending the day celebrating him and his life and the legacy that he left behind. So I definitely feel much better being around my family. But like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up. Turn on your notifications. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.